This woman's surgeon husband disappeared. When she pulled up the surveillance footage, she discovered he hadn't performed a single surgery in 20 years. She traveled thousands of miles to find her missing husband, only to learn that the car he rented had been pulled from a river by the police. Her heart sank with dread. The next second, a large bag slid out of the car. An officer opened it up. Inside was just a blanket. The officer muttered, "I thought there'd be a body in here." So where did the corpse go? Her mother-in-law exploded the moment she heard that. You're calling him a corpse when you haven't even found him. Soon the police located Jay Jean's rental apartment. On the table was a suicide note. Her mother-in-law's blood ran cold after reading it. The note said he had been living in pain and wanted to end his life here. He asked his mother to forgive his lack of filial piety and asked his wife to forgive his selfishness. "Because I love you, I don't want to drag you down with me." Her mother-in-law collapsed on the spot. The wife never expected this kind of ending. She had planned to find her husband and slap him hard across the face and ask him why he cheated. Since no body was found, the police reviewed surveillance footage from the area. They discovered he had dinner with a short-haired woman and bought 2 travel bags, one large and one small. Her brother analyzed the situation. Either they committed a lover's suicide together, or that woman killed my brother-in-law. Then he started crying. "Brother-in-law, you promised to lend me $500 million to start a business. How could you just die like this?" Eventually the police reached a conclusion. Although no body was found, based on the suicide note, Jay Jean's chances of survival were slim. Hai Jean was about to leave, but her mother-in-law stopped her and asked if she had any conscience. "Leaving now and abandoning my son here all alone." Hai Jean was furious. "Your son is the one who left me and ran off with another woman. Am I supposed to hold a funeral for them too?" Her mother-in-law said through gritted teeth, "I'll find my son myself." Actually, Hai Jean didn't feel good about this either. After all, they had lived together for 20 years. Soon the news aired. A hospital director and his mistress plunged into a river along with their car. Although no bodies were found, a suicide note was discovered in a rental apartment. Police preliminarily determined the two committed suicide together. The Coast Guard was expanding their search area. But Dr. O didn't believe the news for a second. Neither did Unwon. So she went to find Dr. O. She wanted to know what happened at the villa that night. Dr. O had no choice but to tell the truth. That day, he saw Jay Jean rushing to leave work. Out of curiosity, he followed him. Unexpectedly, Jay Jean went to a villa in the countryside. This place was very familiar to Dr. O, because he had lived there as a child. As soon as he entered, he saw fresh flowers on the table, and a bottle of 1982 red wine. But while he was standing there in a daze, someone knocked him out from behind. In his haze, he heard one sentence: "Everyone will die." Unwon asked even more curiously, "You seem very interested in my husband," because she had secretly been inside Dr. O's house and found a piece of clothing in his closet that was identical to one her husband owned. Even the way it was styled was exactly the same. A woman's intuition is usually right, but now wasn't the time to worry about that. Dr. O then said something. "You've been married for 20 years. Do you really know your husband?" These words made Unwon's heart tighten. When she